it to Foley. Oh, kick's okay. And finds Newman. So McMahon has been very quiet. Finds Moore. He's got Richardson on. He ignores him. Gives it off to Thursfield, who finds Revolts.
Check his distance here, Tim. This is about the distance he had at Telstra Dome last year, where he just missed winning the game.
He looks for Morton again. He's spoilt by Johnson. Ball still alive. Morton's got it. Got the handball out. Here's an opportunity for White.
Unselfish and clever by Morton. He's going to be a good player.
Richmond forward setup at times has actually looked like it's going to function really well. Morton's probably been their best player. Revolt, when he's had reasonable delivery, presents well on the lead. Richardson has been involved as always. But the problem is the amount of bad delivery that comes in. It just doesn't give the Richmond forwards a chance. And then, as you said before, Rob, they have only laid one tackle inside 50. Carlton are setting up all their attack from there.
Thornton putting a teammate under the pump and then getting his own back. But Carlton control it, and Gibbs kicks to Garlett, the lightly built youngster from Swan Districts. Goal with his first kick in league football, and he's got something. He's got a nice kick here. It falls into the hands of Cloak. Really promising performance, and yes, with he and Cruiser capable of going forward, they can provide some extra body and height around Favola. Gibbs, Robinson. And
Matthew Cruz has pushed really hard forward here, Tim, from the ruck, and he's calling for the ball long. And now Troy Simmons goes and picks him up, but he's in pretty good position here.
Yeah, he's got 3 or 4 against him. One of them, Richardson. Eddie Betts has kicked his third of the quarter as he just snared the drop and pops it through, and Carlton's lead is out to almost 10 goals. It said to me that Betts might have opened Carlton's eyes to the possibility of brilliant indigenous skills around goal, and Garlett is a very interesting recruitment choice, and it might have come partly because of Eddie Betts' influence.
Then push him forward. Thanks, guys.
Leading possession getters in the game for Carlton, 22 to Scotland, 20 to Gibbs. For the Tigers, 26 to Foley and 20 to Rains. Cruiser the tap. Cousins couldn't snare it. Picked up by Simmons to Richardson. Newman back to Richo. Waits for the run of Bowden. Decides to have a bounce himself, Matthew Richardson. And kicks back into the corridor. And mark is taken by McGuan.
He's been pretty solid for him tonight, Luke McGuan, on Brendan Favola. Been with him every step of the way and worked hard.
His kick finds Tuck.
Thanks, mate. Tuck. That's the line, Mark's right there.
He's got 16 disposals tonight, and there's the siren for three-quarter time.
Yeah, thanks. Thank you.
So Tuck's kick is going to fall short. Three-quarter time. It's Carlton by 59 points, 18-9 to 8-10. It has been a smashing.
And that's always been a worry, that having so long out of the game and at 30 years of age, that he was susceptible to tears.
Carlton take a 59-point lead into the last quarter. Richmond going around in circles after winning possession. Carlton stripping of the ball. Simpson to Garlett to Murphy. And he's normally a canny placer of the footy. And Gibbs gets a free kick.
Gee, they go to Gibbs a lot in the corridor, and he uses it so well.
Gets rid of it quickly, just didn't get the depth in the kick. And Simmons chops it off. Gives to McGuan, who goes to a 1-on-3, or Houlihan could have marked that. Uncontested.
Goaltenders allowed to spoil the ball in the marking contest.
I wonder, Rob, first game of the year, they're down by 10 goals at three-quarter time. Put your coach's hat on. What sort of message do you think Terry Wallace would give his Chargers at three-quarter time?
Look, number one, let's see if we can win the quarter, because I don't think they've won any of the first three. It'd be to tackle until that final siren and just show your supporters that you are willing yourself to be involved in the contest. And Well, you can ask them to be skillful, but they've just turned the ball over repeatedly. And I always thought with the publicity surrounding this game that for the winning team it was worth about 8 points. It was just going to be a massive win. The losing team was really going to do it hard, but to lose by a big margin, and also it's a Thursday night, they're going to have to live with this for about 8 or 9 days before they play again, and it's going to hurt Richmond.
Cousins warming up, so it looks like he might have another crack, which is a good sign. And the mark is taken by Deledio, and he's off straight away. Kicks to Schultz.
Provail, come back, please. Thanks, mate. Hold there now. You're right. Move it on, Jay. Play on.
So Jay Schultz gets the hurry up. Kicks along the line without much conviction. Morton won the footy well. Well played. Tigers go back into the corridor, and it's a hold, and it's a free kick going to Simmons.
Had a bit of a mixed night. Troy Simmons pushed young Sam Jacobs there forward, made him play the defensive role, which the big young man won't be all that comfortable in. He's worked pretty hard, Simmons, but like his teammates, we've said it a couple of times, he's fumbled a few, he's turned the footy over a few times, done some good things, but in the hit-out section, they've been well beaten. It's a 35-15 down, so he probably hasn't got his hand on the footy all that much.
Directly in front, 30 metres out. Kick 1 goal in the second quarter.
All clear.
Young Jacobs lets him know about the miss, which is a good sign.
It's his first game.
He's had 4 of them. He's had 4 possessions.
Yeah, well, that's okay, but yeah, don't get too cheeky too early, Quarters.
Play on. You now, mate.
Right there, Nathan.
What an awful night this is for the Tigers. Anything that can go wrong is going wrong. Murphy said that. He plays for Carlton.
Back here.
Illegal block.
So
Brown's free kick.
Nathan Brown
More than 5 metres away, mate.
tended to.
It was against Simon Wiggins, Tim. It was more than 5 metres off the footy, and an illegal block, you could hear the umpire say.
So Brown's ball on the wing, and he gives to Tambling, who's had a very quiet night. Just wonder whether Richmond have come into this game almost exhausted by all the attention that the club has received over recent months. Simpson, a fine mark, circumvents them here.
And Tim, I think their coach Terry Wallace would be gutted by what he's seen tonight. High expectations all summer. The membership's grown. They've had cameras there every training session. Massive build up to this match. And to see his team turn the ball over repeatedly. Carlton's been able to kick 11 goals from Richmond turnovers. Their tackle count is well down, and players dropping marks. It started with Simmons dropping that sitter of a mark in the defensive 50 in the first 5 minutes of the game, and it just the rot sets in. The coach will be devastated. The coach is under the pump because it's his 5th year. If they don't make the finals, well, he won't be there. He knows that.
Oh dear, the Tigers had the ball and did everything they could to give it back to Carlton, and Murphy punishes them brutally with a brilliant goal.
And some people think the major fault in Mark Murphy's game is his kicking. We'll cop that.
Play on. Nine.
Chris Judd. It's Carlton back inside attacking 50.
Play on, knock down.
And that's a heavy collision, and it's going to be a free kick going Carlton's way. It's against Newman.
Thanks, Chris.
And Wiggins has copped a couple around the scone tonight. Won't bother him. Took a spectacular mark in the third quarter.
Stay out, Jack. 2 more metres. Follow in then.
So they'll be kicking from pretty much right on the 50-metre arc. It's going to fall a bit short. In front was Cloak. And Deledio comes over the football, gives to Cousins. Good to see him back out on the ground.
Okay, I've got it.
He's in trouble, Cousins.
He's gone, boys.
He's in trouble.
Green Cousins looks like he has pinged the hamstring. As soon as he got rid of the ball, he knew he was in trouble. And this is a very disappointing end to the night for the Tigers.
Oh, he can't believe it. He is absolutely livid. He's about 10 metres away from me and absolutely gutted, Ben Cousins.
Can you understand why he would go out, Andy? I mean, if there's any doubt, it's a long season. He was getting it, treated it